Well, I just wanted to try the different ones. Dang, make me glow though. No. Hi guys. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for joining me. So I wanted to do something. What is this button? What does this button do? Ooh. Oh, okay. I can like start pulling stuff. Cool. That's fun. YouTube, look at you up in your game and stuff. Love to see it. That's amazing. I'll just wait for a couple people to join me. But don't forget, please do hit the like. It really means a lot. Happy Friends-Givin, y'all. Happy Turkey Day if you're, partaking in the turkey. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all those things. And I just wanted to chat for a minute while I have the time. So come on in, get cozy, and chat with me for a bit if you don't mind. So what's up, turds, nerds, freaks, and geeks, and all in between? It's me, your girl, Daisy Dame. Welcome to, or welcome back to my channel. I'm genuinely blessed to have you here. And welcome to anybody who is live chatting. Thank you guys so much. I so appreciate that. I see you guys. And I want you to know that I'm also invested in the conversation, okay? I'm a curious cat. I want to know. So again, like I said, like, sub, share. It's all free. It's the only thing I'm ever going to ask you for. And yeah, I do ask a lot, but it's the only thing I'll ever beg you for. I say this. Okay. Also, I'm on Whatnot, DameVonBonDaisy. That's what all this behind me is. If you haven't checked it out yet, please do. It's super awesome. You can get our merch there, which is our artwork and the tie-dyes. We just make it by hand and with our hearts, and it's just different than the usual merch. That's why I go like this. Because it's merch, but it's like the real deal merch. It's like actual merch. It's like we made this out of love merch. And so if you want to see all that, it's on Whatnot, DameVonBonDaisy, and on TikTok as well. There's artwork. But let's get into it. Thank you to my members, by the way. Thank you to those who are membering back up. I love it. I so appreciate it. Only $2 holla. Link is in the description. And welcome to your very own deprogramming session. Whoo, girl, breathe a second. I'm okay. I'm okay. We got all the pizzazz out of the way, okay? How you been? How you doing? You sure do look swell. You make it look easy. I will say that. I don't know how you do it. But the purpose of this stream is to chill with our friends for a moment for Thanksgiving and Friendsgiving, because you guys are amazing and I appreciate you, and I want you to know that it means the world to me. Your support does, and all these new people following, like, I don't even know. I don't know. It blows my mind all the time, so thank you. I also want to discuss, like, Boogie2988. I want to discuss a few of, like, the creators. That's what we're doing for Friendsgiving. We're talking on these creators. We're going to talk about Boogie2988 because he had this big documentary thing come out recently. We're going to talk about Eugenia Cootie hanging out with, is it Miss Jeffree Star or Mr. Jeffree Star? Whatever. Eugenia and Jeffree are hanging out. And also, I believe there's, what else was there? There's the Twin Flames. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're definitely going to just touch on that. But know that I'm making a video about that, okay? We're definitely discussing this twin flame thing. My golly. I was like, when I heard about to what extent this whole thing went, I was in that rabbit hole. My feet were up in the air, and your girl was struggling, okay? I was like, help me, Jesus. Hi, so good to see you, Em. Yeah, so awesome. Yeah, amen to that. I feel you. If anyone else is out there prepping, no shame in the game. Do your thing. The girl is here with you, okay? So, Boogie first. Let's go with Boogie, because Boogie, there's this new documentary. I genuinely thought it was a mockumentary. It's not. It's a real thing. I don't know why Boogie would sign up to do this. I don't know why he thought that this was the right move. He's an OG YouTuber, someone that started in the very beginning, like they would call it the ancient time. They would call it like the dinosaurs of YouTube, which, hey, you got to respect your elders for one, okay? Even though Boogie might be from the ancient times of YouTube, you better respect where he came from and where you're coming from. Because without him, some of us wouldn't be here. It's just facts, okay? So, even though he's from the ancient times, just know that, they paved the way for other creators to come behind them. Any hoot. So there's this whole documentary. Basically, it sounds like a sob story, basically, about how they no longer have money because they spent all their money. Yeah, Boogie, that's how it goes, bro. That's how it goes. And we get it. Like, you started in the times where YouTube wasn't paying as well, but you also thrived in the times when YouTube was dang sure paying well. So it's really, like, it boggles my mind that they were like, I hardly made anything. Boo boo, you made enough. You made enough for any common person to live out the rest of their days in a happy way. And you just couldn't. You just couldn't. And that's the problem. That's the problem, guys. See, there's this thing where some people genuinely just have a harder time with life. Like that's the way it is, right? But others are literally stunted by social media. And I know that's like a really hard thing for some people to grasp and it really upsets them. And they're just like, it's not social media. They're just, no, no, no. First of all, it's like a proven fact. There's been studies done. Yes, social media can badly affect the brain. It's facts, okay? So for people to be like, that's it, it is correct, okay? It's correct. Calm down. But that's how it just makes me think of this. It makes me think like something along the way. Something along the way. It's a Strokes song, by the way. I love Julian Casablancas. I'm moving along. Sorry, y'all. They just lost their way. They allowed this mockumentary to go out. It just seems like a cash grab. It seems like he's trying to throw himself back in the limelight. And that's what YouTube is. It's algorithms. It's a game. You got to play the game. And I think that that's what they're doing. They're just playing the game. Yeah. Exactly. It is meant to be like a redeeming, I suppose. Yeah. And he does open up about his girlfriend and how she's like super young. And there's a whole lot of things we could go into that with psychology and such. But I'm not prepared to do that. And that's not my job. Nope. Don't want to go into that. So there's that. But it makes sense. If you're not a very mature person, yeah, you might go lower. But then again, sometimes age gaps happen and the younger one is more mature. Who knows? I don't want to speculate, honestly. Sorry. The idea of a 40-year-old going after like a 19-year-old is just, all right. All right. But I want to talk about Boogie for another reason, and that's no joke, okay? Right now, he was essentially promoting, which I'm going to tell you straight up, the use of alternative medicine? Medication, alternative medication. And what I mean by that is like dosing. Boogie2988 is talking about microdosing, straight up, okay? He's talking about it on YouTube, and I'm probably, maybe I'll get us back on the hand for this, but so let me tell you why I don't think this is good for him. I don't think that Boogie2988 is not the candidate for that type of medication, not the candidate for that type of experiment, and not the person to be doing that alone, okay? I don't know if you know this. Do please hit the like. Please share. It really means a lot. But if you already have like severe depression, right, and you take a microdose, that can send you swirling back to who knows where. That thing will send you swirling more than how you were without it, right? Basically, the one thing I've always heard about microdosing is that your mind, body, and soul has to be in a good place, like a decent place before you ingest something like this, because it's gonna bring you to look at you. You're gonna be turned inward, and you're gonna have to see all your imperfections, everything that people might dislike about you, everything that you might dislike about yourself, all the things that you feel like you done wrong in your life, all the things that you actually done wrong in your life. Like, it's a very, very much so inwardly exploration, and some people cannot handle that, okay? And I just don't think Boogie2988 is the candidate for that type of thing. I just think that, especially if he's doing this at home alone, like, that's just not okay. You should definitely have someone, not your girlfriend. I'm gonna call her your girlfriend, but not your girlfriend, like an actual specialist to help with that. I worry because I see a very bad mental health situation with him at times. He obviously struggles. He talks about things that nobody should ever even let slip past their lips, let alone say it online. Like, oof, you can tell that he was hurting, okay? And I get it. There's all these people out there who always threaten these things, like, I'm gonna do the XYZ if you don't believe me or whatever else, and it's some dramatic step that you're like, you would never do this, right? That's an absolute absurdity. But they're out there, and you're like, y'all, come on. I just think that he's not in the best place, right? And see, this is the thing, is many forms of once taboo intoxicants are now being used as actual medicine. And albeit it's been used as medicine since the dawn of time, this is just a fact. Like, uh, it's just recently been accepted to do, like, at your home, on your own. It's not illegal to microdose. They're selling it in stores now. They got it in chocolates. Like, it's going mainstream, right? And we see this. So that's what it looks like or sounded like as if Boogie was doing, is that he's getting these, like, microdosing bags of whatever, right? And chomping on them in the morning. To each their own. No judgment here. I just think that if your mental health is already in a very dark place and you're someone that might be a bit more of a shallow person, looking inward is going to be really painful and hard. And I don't want him to make the situation any worse, although he cannot help but do that all the time. Like, it's just what he does. It's like a part of his shtick, right? He's talking about being Andy Kaufman. You don't want to have to go to that place, man. Why do you have to be Andy Kaufman? You don't have to, dude. Let Andy Kaufman be Andy Kaufman. Like, if you want to go to some deprecating level that's, like, absurd and people just don't understand it because it's literally, like, so confusing, go off, though. But let Andy Kaufman be him. Like, you don't have to be that same person. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is that a lot of that is becoming more mainstream, is the psychedelics, things like that. It's not as illegal anymore with certain things. It's more acceptable. By the way, don't forget, bongo those likes, y'all. It's free. It takes 2 seconds. Really helps out your girl. Brings in more of our friends. And it tells the algorithm gods that we are worthy. And y'all know we are worthy. Okay? We just got to let the algorithm know. So, yeah, obviously it's something that's been used since the dawn of time. Like, this has been used by tribes, by, always for spiritual work, always for an inward journey to find answers, for whether it be for themselves or the tribe, whatever, okay? It does make sense that more Americans are choosing to microdose at home, or that they're smoking the God's greens, right? The wacky tobacco. It makes sense because the mental health crisis is where it's at. So more and more Americans are saying, listen, I'm a self, diagnose, I'm gonna self take care of myself, I'm gonna self medicate, I'm gonna do this, and nobody's got to worry about it, right? Like, ain't nothing but a thing. And that's what a lot of people are doing. They're doing it to get off something worse. They're doing it to keep their mind sane. They're doing it to try and live a normal life. They're doing it to feel like they exist. They're doing it, for whatever reason. They're doing it, and we're seeing it with more and more and more people. And yeah, more and more people partaking in the devil's lettuce, more and more people doing the microdosing. And I mean, it kind of makes sense when you think about how people, the public, are trusting less in big pharma as they should, because y'all know they created the crisis. The big crisis that we had with those things that go OPIO, you know what I mean? Anyways, they only made that whole thing happen, but whatever. So yeah, more and more people are choosing these alternative medicines because they don't want to end up like this. They don't want to end up like that. Like, they don't want to do that. They don't want to end up on some substance for the rest of their life. They're trying to live their life, right? And be a decent human being without wanting to rip their hair out. Right, exactly. And that is why it is more popular now, is because there was this crisis. Now there's the mental health crisis, and they've got all these reasons, for these people to just go ahead and do what they're doing because they have an excuse, right? So I'm really not here to judge what people choose to do. Your health is your own, your body is your own, your mind is your own, right? But this is simply a commentary on how Boogie has shown signs of severe depression, disconnect, and understanding. And I don't know, I just don't feel like that would be the best course of action for someone in that circumstance. That's all. I feel like there could be proper ways to get help without doing this at home by yourself. Microdosing is essentially taking these things in small microdoses, right? That's why it's called that. Microdosing can be used for many different things, but in Boogie's case, it seems like it's for the depression. Microdosing can create advanced connections between different parts of the brain. This is true. This is very true. So parts of the brain that have essentially been turned off. And for someone who might need that extra connections in their brain, maybe that part had assisted him in some way. Let's hope. Let's hope it turned on some more lights for him. Okay, but honestly, it's often used to help people free themselves from long-held issues or negative patterns or excessive self-focus. And this is the craziest part. What did I literally just explain? If you're not in a good place, if you're not like set in Zen mode, this could make you feel horrible. This could really turn and flip around on you. Like, this could be a really bad thing, right? Like, Boogie could be like, I'm feeling better. It's the time of my life. And then all of a sudden he's like, I'm in a dark place and I'm in a corner and somebody sounds like a gremlin. You know what I mean? Like, ugh, it's dangerous. That's all. You got to be careful. So, just my 2 cents on the whole topic of microdosing, not that anybody asked, but there it is. However, they have seen progress with depression and psychedelics. I'm not trying to say that, people haven't seen that. It has happened, but I'm just saying that maybe he's not the right person. So it can actually cause less emotional avoidance, which is really important. And some people, they will just not deal with emotions at all. They rather not. They're like, put that on the back burner, let it go. I don't want to deal with that emotions. Ew, please, it hurts. Ugh. Feels icky on my skin, right? Psychedelics can cause you to focus and basically be willing to deal with it. Like, be willing to cope, be willing to confront. That's the best thing. Be willing to confront those things, right? That's when you're like, okay, this isn't the most becoming thing, but I can handle this, or I can accept this, da da da. It is a lot of self-reflection. It's a lot of just sitting there and looking in the mirror. And that's really harmful for some people. And especially if they feel so awful about themselves already. Ooh, no, I'm just nervous. And it's like, y'all, he could go to a dark place real quick and and we wonder why he so boldly and quickly says things like, I'm gonna XYZ to myself. Like, homie, come on, man. Don't do that. Don't talk like that, for one. And for two, please don't. And for three, have some self-respect and integrity. That's all. Yeah, thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys are so amazing. Aw, I love you guys are doing work in that chat. That's so sweet. So, listen, if he's going to keep doing this, I do hope it improves his mood. I just wanted to put this out there as hey, Boogie2988, I'm no expert, okay? I'm just saying, please be cautious. My sister is a nurse. I know a little something about a little something. So, there you go. There's that. Be careful out there, okay? I want everyone to thrive. I want everyone to have a good life and to live their life to the fullest. I don't want anyone to suffer, ever. And when people succeed, I want to cheer on their succeeding, Like, that's what we want to see. So this all sounds well and good, but it could have long-lasting bad effects on his mental health. And that's a fact as well. Okay? Now we're going to do a couple of quick bits, and then I won't keep you guys for too much longer, but I so appreciate you guys being here for Friends-Givin and just spending a little bit of time with me this holiday. I definitely won't be on tomorrow. That's a fact. I will be surrounded by way too much. Everything. I love my family so much, but there's like 11 nieces and nephews, which is like a tornado of chaos and fun. Right into my heart. I love it. I genuinely love it. But needless to say, I will be very busy. Quick Bits. This is a segment where we discuss current events right quick. Yes, Friendsgiving, Turkey Day, whatever you want to call it, that's fine with me. So, also, there's this stuff going on with P. Diddy, y'all. Ooh, lordy. Please let this be the time where we can, let go of idols. Please let this be the time where we can let go of Hollywood. Please let this be the time where we can accept that we no longer have to worship these mother truckers, okay? Don't you ever worship P. Diddy. Don't do it, okay? Don't worship T. Swizzle. Don't do it. Don't be worshiping Justin Bieber. Don't do it. The public's disdain is only growing for this person. Yeah, you can absolutely always share Esther, for sure. in the world, okay, so he's just another, like, in their terms, he's irrelevant. Okay, let me make it really simple in like modern speech. Irrelevant. P. Diddy, irrelevant. But he did some bad things, and now he's reaping what he sowed. He made his bed, and now he's laying in it. And so were a lot of other people. Apparently, y'all nasty. Y'all nasty. Like, do what you want to do, but y'all nasty. That poor girl. I can't even fathom the 35 pages that were released talking about Cassie, the ex-girlfriend, their experience. Ooh, Lordy, I can only pray for her. My heart weeps when I see those words on that page. Disgusting. Hollywood is a cesspool of deception and terrible people. And the good ones, they never make it. And the bad ones do whatever to get there. And it sucks. It sucks. I can tell you, I've been there. It's one street. Sorry to burst the bubble. That's Hollywood. Hollywood is one street. I've been there in person. I really do appreciate those who speak out against the beast system, against the corrupt system. Those like Kanye, when they start losing their lids. Love that. Love that. Really do. Love when he loses it. That's when the truth comes out, right? That's when the truth comes out, and we all hear it, right? We hear it. We do. And I love it. I love when it's like somehow he snaps out of the programming for just a minute, and he gets it. And he gets it, and he sees it. And then all of a sudden he's back asleep, and then he's Kanye again, right? It's just curious how that happens. Funny how that happens. Yeah, I'm just tired of certain things being brushed aside. You know, I don't like this. I don't like that this has been something that has been allowed to thrive and last. Now, more than ever, it is best to understand that your vibration, your energy, and your frequency are of utmost importance in how you carry yourself. You don't need a big old ego. Be humble, right? You don't need any of that. Just be a humble, caring person who does the next right thing always. That's it. Boom. Simple as, okay? Simple as. That's it. Like, very easy. And that's going to matter. So if I had known that energy and frequency and vibration mattered so much, I certainly definitely would have gone into quantum physics and all this so much sooner. Because people can call it like pseudoscience, whatever, quack. It's just not, though. It's just not. Tesla, you know, Nikola Tesla, the original Tesla, the genius, he would tell you that is the answer to the universe. Frequencies, vibrations, and energy. Why is that? Because that is the basis of all that is, right? And if you have a good frequency and energy and vibration, your life is going to turn around. It's going to turn up, and it's going to be good. Okay? I promise you that. Just try it. Just try it. But P. Diddy, he's got that stank on him. Bad energy. Feels evil. Even if you look at the dude, you're like, oh, it hurts. Like something feels icky. Ugh, I don't like it. Icky. Brush it off. I don't like it. That's how I feel. So consider, what kind of energy do you think Diddy has? Do you see that as like icky, or do you see it as like he's a freaking energy vampire? Okay, which one do you think? Because it's probably both. And he has so much money, and the nerve of him, you know what I mean? The freaking nerve to even feel like posting these pictures of you boo-hooing. Oh my Lord, you mother trucker. You be grateful that that woman took that money. You be grateful, because there's a line of women after her, and you just set the standard. And now they're all going to want that payday, boo. All going to want that payday, boo. You better check your bank account and make sure you're ready, because you know that's not it. This is going to crumble and fall. That's what we saw. The first pillar of P. Diddy's mansion is down. 6 more to go. Let's see if they talk. I bet they will. I bet they will. And everything that's going on in Hollywood, it's not going to last. It will end. There will be a time where we say, how is this acceptable? Why have you just been mistreating people for decades and allowing it? And everybody's like, it's okay. Shh, we're all treated like slaves. It's fine. Shh, we don't get no money. It's fine. Shh, record label takes all our money. It's fine. Really? How about we actually give money to the artists? Why don't we ask the artists, like they had stated, what can we do for them? How can we pay directly to you to help you the most, instead of paying these stupid record labels who could not care less? They create these bands and they destroy these people, and it's terrible. Exactly why is it coming out now, though? That's a good question. That's a really good question to keep us busy, I suppose. Just consider the context of all that. You know, this is not a good person. He's not a good person, that's for sure. Okay, I made a promise to a very special little lady. So what that means is I gotta roll. So happy Thanksgiving, happy Friends-Giving. Thank you so much for letting me rant and rave for a wee bit. I so appreciate it. You guys are genuinely like my heart, moon, and all the stars. But I do gotta hang out with my niece. She's super special, super awesome. And maybe on the members side, you'll get to see pictures and little videos of our holiday. Yes, you will. And I'm so excited. Kira is born one day after Jules, so they're like thick as thieves. Amazing. Love them so much. And I'm always like the Pied Piper just leading the charge. Let's go play. Let's go do VR. Like, do. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Gotta go. Hit that like. Hit the subscribe. Please, it's free. It's the only thing I'm going to ever beg you for. And you better have a really good holiday. And you better be safe. Do not ingest and do the driving, okay? Either call an Uber or you get a ride. I'm not kidding you. Or you call me and I'll come pick you up. Don't drive intoxicated. Be careful. It is literally the worst night of the year for people to be driving around all topsy-turvy. So either you get a ride or you be extra careful or you stay off the friggin' road. Okay? Please. Genuinely. Please. Yeah, I don't know. Other than that, check out my whatnot, DameVonBonDaisy. Thank you, Em, and everyone else for just being amazing and having your voices be heard in the chat. I love you guys. I love hanging out with you guys. I love this community that we built. And I just love that we're still bold and strong and together. Okay? Always united, never divided. And we can see past the bullcrap. And I'm appreciative of that. Okay, I gotta go. I really gotta go. Stay safe out there, okay? Happy Friendsgiving! And don't forget, check out Whatnot and the TikToks. And stay safe. Thank you for coming to your very own deprogramming session. Bye!